Good afternoon, YouTube. So, no votes were cast. Um, so I'm just gonna. That wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on. So, no votes were cast. No one voted, despite the fact that I had several people view my video. This weather change is playing hell on me. So, I'm gonna pick one from the three. I'm not gonna pick a definite date. And I don't think I'm going to do Gears of War. I mean, Gears of War is a great, great story. And I could easily do achievement hunts. But until I can get a working copy of Gears of War Judgment, I'm not going to go for that one. And a lot of it because Gears of War is as old as it is. That's not a good excuse because I specialize in older games. More like because of just the way that Gears of War plays out, it doesn't leave me a lot of room to narrate and to give a voiceover. So it's going to be between Splinter Cell and Deus Ex. Splinter Cell, all I'd have to get is a copy of Pandora Tomorrow, because I think that's the only Splinter Cell I don't have. Deus Ex, all I would have to do is whenever I get a next gen console, get Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So I'm gonna leave that a surprise whenever the time does come for me to open it up. So a quick update about myself. I'm still working remodeling. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but I am no longer working for Dr. Henley and the animal hospital, like, at all. There was a misunderstanding on a weekend that I was supposed to work, and because of that, they took it upon themselves to seize my keys and terminate my employment. But I mean, for $200 a week, that's all I was making, and everybody was being really cutthroat about the hours, so I wasn't able to make enough money, to be successful in any field, whether I'm single or if I was to ever get time with my kids again. But on all fronts, everything is great. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. My Christmas, personally, was pretty great, I think. I spent a little bit more money than I should have. But, I think that's everybody at Christmas. You're wanting, that's the time of year that you're wanting to get the food that everybody likes. You're wanting to let everyone know that you're thinking about them. And, I mean, it really is a great time of joy. But in my personal case, Christmas is not, my nose itches. For me, Christmas is not a very liked holiday. So, therefore, I don't really get in the Christmas spirit. I did have an enjoyable holiday, but, I mean, good food, good family. But with good family also comes dysfunctionality. And raise your hand if you're from the South and you know what I'm talking about. So, like I say, I'm still working remodel. I'm still, I'm still doing oddball jobs. I recently got terminated from the current job that I'm at over a total bogus, easy to fix mistake. But what can I say? It was really easy to fix, and I just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. And the guy that I was working for, I cost him a little more money than he wanted to, because if I'd have been paying attention to what I was doing, I could have went back with a rag and just, cleaned up my mess. But now that it's done set up and everything, it has to be painted over, and because it's outdoors and exterior, it has to be painted with a special paint. And anyone anyone that works remodel or even just general construction probably knows what I'm talking about. You can't, there's a difference between interior and exterior paint. This is all exterior. And whenever you lay new paint on old paint, you know, it's going to show. It's going to be very, very obvious that you went back and touched up these spots. You can't just paint a little bit on old paint. The whole surface, all of that color has to be repainted. You could get away with just painting one wall and leaving the other wall old and save a little bit of money. But still, especially on the front, because this is on the front of the house. This isn't like the back side or somewhere where the sun's not going to hit it in a certain way. This is the front of the house that everybody's going to see when they roll the driveway. So there were 3 walls up top, and then under on the ground floor there were another 2 walls, at least maybe 3, that had to be painted over. And I wasn't the only one that made the mistake. There was another similar mistake that was made that had to be painted over. And exterior paint is not cheap, and more than likely it would have to be reprimed. So not only is it costing in the material, it's also costing in manpower and labor to fix something that probably wouldn't have taken me but an extra 30 minutes to fix. So, you know, win some, you lose some. Things happen. But in the next couple of days, I don't have any work lined up as of yet. Now I could get a phone call at any point in time that could change that. But I mean, my name's not out there like I want it to be. But there's a handful of people that have my number and know that I'm not your average dumbass, that I'm capable of working, that, you know, if they get some work in, need some extra help, hey. So I think that's all to update about so far on this vlog. I have a new device in, and here in a minute I'm going to work on doing a review of it. I'm going to watch over this video real quick and see how good. By the way, guys, this is a new phone. And if this phone works, fabulous. If it doesn't, I'll just go back to using my Motorola, because I still have my old Motorola floating around here somewhere. But so anyways, guys, keep tuning in for my videos. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. I'm so very sorry that I'm running so far behind, that I'm not having the time to devote to it that I did when I first started this channel. So I hope you guys like my choice of game. I don't know when I'm gonna start that. Hopefully sometime in the next few days. If not in the next few days, at least in the next week. So, because I got to get back to things. Have been with the Christmas holidays and the New Year rolling in. It's really thrown everything out of proportion and out of schedule, and I'm trying to regroup here. I've got stuff recorded that I haven't uploaded yet for as far as my gameplay. So, just bear with me, guys. I'm working on it. So you guys have a good one. Good morning, evening, afternoon, weekend. Good whatever the case may be. And I'll see you guys next time.